Good afternoon or good morning and welcome to the Maxwell Arena here in Calgary for the latest installment of Raiders hockey. We have the Calgary Fire versus the Rocky Mountain Raiders today. Raiders coming off a 2-0 victory over the Pandas last week up at the Bill Hunter Arena in Edmonton. Good morning, Raiders fans. Here we are at Maxwell Arena in Calgary, Alberta for the Calgary Fire versus the Rocky Mountain Raiders. I'll have the lineups here momentarily. Looks like I've got Alicia Santos and Trotter. Josie McLeod. We got Borbani, McLeod, Wiltshire out there along with Santos and Trotter. Kieran in net. Durante starting in net for the Fire. Crooks and Dyer are out there. Don't know the rest of them. It's like Holt, Bulger, and Lupel. So, face-off coming up. And we'll be underway. 20 minutes on the clock, zeros on the scoreboard. Borbani takes the draw. Scramble draw, goes off to the sideboards. Fire gather it up and try and dump it in, but McLeod's right there to stop that. Fight along the boards and comes free back in the corner. D to D, Santos has it in the far corner. She chips it up, hits the referee. Fire come away with a loose puck. Goes back in behind the net. Borbani chips it to herself off the boards. She's going to try and skate it out. Puts a nice cross pass. Up one-on-one now. McLeod in. She chips one in, steered aside by Durante. And we're going to have a net off the moorings. 19:26. 34 seconds to go. First whistle of the game. Face-off coming up deep in the Fire zone. Chipped back in by Borbani. Puck comes back to the point, right out in front. Welby couldn't get a shot away. Comes D to D. Mini break the other way. Abby Borbani back on her horse. Chipped out in front. Chance out in front. Whiffed on. No shot there. Elliott comes back. Chips that away from the oncoming Fire player. That was Noonan with the chance, just couldn't get a good shot away. Welby in the neutralized zone in front of her net, goes D to D. Fired in by Borbandy. And on the forecheck now, Matthews. Matthews has it in the corner. She wins the race to the puck. She comes to the half boards, checked, and outskate the Fire. Got a good stick by Yonker at the line. Tried to go through the legs, but out comes Lupel for the Fire. She drags it into the zone, being bothered by Matthews. She holds up, looks for help along the boards, gets it back to the point. Doubled there. Lupel comes away with that puck. Spanko fires one towards net for the Fire, and out skates Kurlock. Kurlock gets it up to Matthews, or Lowe. Lowe dumps it in for Matthews. Matthews goes on the chase on the forecheck. Fire wheel it around. Lupel has it on the half boards, and she gets a pass up to Benko. Benko through the neutralized zone. Hobbs has it. She comes in, makes a nice move. Shot, steered aside by Kieran. A little bit of a loose puck. Kieran with another save. Second shot of the game for the Fire. Putting a little pressure on, comes right out in front. Good tip though by, looks like Trotter. Trotter back in the corner along with Borbandy. Trotter pushes that puck off to the corner. Fire have it on the half boards. Try to come through the middle. Not going to happen. And stick battle gets won by Borbandy. She gets to the line but not out. Gets another try and does get it back to center. 17:08 to go here in the first period. Fire now enter the zone again. Holt fires one towards net. Kieran steers that one. Trotter has the rebound. She gets it up on the half boards. Fire get that one out and down the ice. That should be ice. Nope. Calling that a tip. Fire control back in behind their own net. Comes back into the neutralized zone and Borbandy covers that one up. Goes D to D. Gets it up to Wiltshire. Wiltshire dumps it in deep. Right on net. Durante steers that one aside. Kurlock tried to keep it in. Borbandy does. Comes into the slot. Right there for Wiltshire. Wiltshire has a slash at it and gets it behind the net. Then on the forecheck, Wiltshire comes away with a loose puck. She's going to chip it in. Lupel with a good stick though. In there with, along with Wiltshire's Kurlock. Fire come away and they put one up onto the half boards and Crooks has it. She goes cross ice. That was almost picked off, but now with a lot of speed, Lupel comes in. She's going to get a shot away. That one goes off the crossbar and out of play. Good chance there for the Fire. Face-off coming up outside of the zone. 16:07 to go. Shots right now 3-2 in favor of the Fire. Scramble draw. Fire come away with a loose puck. Noonan gets it back to the defense. Looks like Fiala. Fiala goes D to D. Pass comes up for Nelson. Nelson in the middle. Gets her pocket picked. And back come Athena Hauk for the Raiders. She dumps it in deep and in on the forecheck goes Eason. Eason tries to get that puck away and Lowe's right there as well. Or Welby. Both ways. Fire probably had the best chance. McLeod gets it back to the point. Shot through traffic. Blocker aside by Durante. Kept in at the line by Yonker. Yonker gets it down to Wiltshire in the corner. Back to Yonker. No, it's on us. Borbandy is going for 2 minutes for head contact, and that negates the rest of the power play. Result in another power play here for the 9:34 to go here. We got 25 seconds on the first Raider penalty, 32 in the first Fire penalty. Elliott got that puck out. Ooh, there's a cross check there. Banker back to LaPlante. LaPlante out in front. Elliott comes free though. Comes right out in front. Kieran with a big glove save. To draw. She's out there with there. Goes save in behind the net. Kieran keeping the Raiders in this first period. She's made a few big saves here. And the Raiders get it back down in deep. Hits the linesman. Wilcher now comes away with it. She's hard in on that forecheck. And comes away with a loose puck. Out in the slot. Thrown towards the net. Durante steers that to the corner. A little bit of a weak shot. Looks like Eason in on the forecheck now, along with Borbandi. Borbandi keeps it in. From her knees, she keeps it in, and it goes up. And Elliott plays it back in, and Eason now goes back in on the forecheck along with Houck. Oh, Eason just missed that. That could have been too many men, too. And that could be, why is that not icing? Wow. It's icing the other way when that one came in like that. Lone man out in front. Good thing the Fire didn't recognize that. Fire coming in, getting it into the middle of the ice. Raiders come away with a loose puck. Houck comes out. Yonker and Houck battling for it here at the line. Houck comes away with that puck, gets it over. Elliott has it. She puts another cross ice pass. Tipped down the ice. Yonker did a good job to get a stick on that. She's going to keep it in the zone. Matthews comes away with that puck, gets it to Yonker. Yonker is going to fire one through traffic. That one doesn't get to the net. Out in front. Matthews has it, gets it back to the point. Trotter, back to Matthews. Matthews circles. Tried a back pass, but whiffed on it, and back come the Fire. They enter the zone. Going wide, they dump it in the corner. Trotter goes back to retrieve it. Chips it to her D partner, and Yonker has it. She gets it up to Low. Low chips it into traffic. But Yonker controls the loose puck. Chips it into the zone, but not deep enough, and Welby goes at it. Oh, giveaway. Welby shot, big pad save, loose puck out in front, skirts just wide of the net. The best chance for the Raiders here with 2:45 to go. Rings around, pinched in out of the boards. Santos doing a good job to keep that in. She's in there along with Ingram. Leduc's in there as well. Leduc's going to try and come away with that loose puck. And the Fire have come away with it, and LaPlante has it. 2:23 to go here in the first period. LaPlante with a little bit of speed. Puts an outlet pass, misses someone, and Kurlock goes in and grabs it. And that's going to be a penalty. Wow, that's a penalty on the Fire, not on the Raiders. That was a total interference call on the Raiders. And it looks like the Fire are going to take a penalty for interference. That was the wrong call. It was the other way. So Lupel's going for 2 minutes for interference. Could have been either 15 on that play. And the Raiders go on their third official power play of the game. They've had only 1:07 on the power play so far after negating their first power play with another penalty and then having a 7-second one in between penalties. Raiders win that draw, get it back to the point. Elliott fires one through, a hard shot, gloved by Durante, and we'll get another face-off. Shots are now 10-8. So 1:56 to go in the power play. Borbandi scramble that draw. Fire take control of it. Holt's got it. She's going to put it up off the glass and all the way down. Yonker controls it, but she knocked it down to the high stick. So we're going to have a face-off deep in the Raiders zone. Raiders win that draw. Skated out. Yonker gets it up to McLeod. McLeod skates it in. She has it on the half boards. Chips it into the corner. Borbandi now cycles. She comes right onto the face-off dot but loses the handle on it, unfortunately. Wilcher has it. She chips one towards net. And Durante smartly gathers that puck up. Borbandi was right there looking for a rebound. 1:24 to go in the power play, 1:33 to go here in the period. Raiders change up. Welby out there along with Houck and Eason. Trotter out on the point along with Santos. Natalie Funk away today from the Raiders, as well as Emma Dixon still out. Shot comes through, deflected. Good save by Durante. Trotter pinches down, kept in the zone, but just slides out. Eason goes back to gather it up, goes D to D. Good fight there by LaPlante. She forces the Raiders to retreat to their own blue line. Comes in, and LaPlante now skates away with it, and it's chipped in and dumped in deep. Kieran back to stop it for her D. Welby now has it. She throws it into the center ice zone. Hauk has it. Hauk brings it into the zone. She's got it on the half boards. Oh, that one is tipped. Santos goes back. She's going to go back, chip it back behind the net. Trotter smartly puts it back in the corner, and Santos has it with 26 seconds to go in the power play. 33 seconds to go, and that's going to be way offside. Lowe was in a little bit early. She thought Welby was going to enter the zone. Raiders get that face off and try and get it in deep. Fire come away with a loose puck. Kurlock has it with 15 seconds to go. 23 in the period. Durante stops it behind the net for the Fire. LaPlante has it. She throws it all the way down the ice. Ingram has it. And that's going to do it for the power play. 10 seconds to go in the period. Bandy enters the zone, throws one towards the net. That's blocked. LaPlante has it, throws it back behind the net, and that should do it for the period. So at the end of the one, we're still zeros on the board. Shots are 10-9 in favor of the Fire. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in about 12 to 15 minutes after they resurface the ice. All right, we're back for the second period of play. A couple minutes to go. Shots after the first period were 10-9 in favor of the Fire. Penalties were probably about 10-9 in favor of the Raiders. Not quite sure how many more penalties the ref has in them today, but maybe a lot, maybe a little, we just don't know. At even strength, it was a pretty tight game. We got in trouble when we were on the penalty kill, so hopefully we stay out of the box for the rest of the game. And we'll get back at it here. I'll put back on mute while we get ready for the second period. Teams will return to the ice and we'll get ready to go. All right, teams are returned to the ice. We'll get ready to go. 20 minutes on the clock. Bandy out to take the draw. Fire control it off the draw. Noonan has it. She gets it back D to D. Wilcher in on the forecheck. She goes in there on LaPlante. LaPlante comes away with the puck. She chips it up into the corner. Goes to retrieve it. Tries to get up the boards. Comes out into the slot. No one there for the Fire. And Yakachuk has it. Yakachuk runs into LaPlante here. Bandy chips it up. Bandy gets it in deep. And that's going to be offside. So 1936. First shift, uneventful, spent most of the time in the neutralized zone. Welby out there along with Eason and Hout. Elliott and Borbandy on the point. Welby gets that draw, comes back to Borbandy at the center ice. She chips it in deep, goes all the way along, and that's going to be icing. Her follow through is right on the red line, but they're calling that one an icing. Face-off coming back in deep into the Raiders zone. Banco versus Welby here in the dot. Welby wins another draw. Something we can improve on after the first period, but the Fire get it back at the point. Shot. Back to the corner, right out in front. Kieran with the save. Right underneath her. She covers the rebound up. Couple of shots there for the Fire. Doing a good job of getting the puck low and getting the drive to the net there. Welby out against Benko again. Welby kicked out. Not quite sure why. Hauk into the draw. Hauk chips it. She gets it off to the boards. Hobbs has it. Hobbs in there against Welby. Welby gets that puck into the corner. Comes out, comes to the line, kept in, shot back in deep by Holt. Comes back, Benko has it behind the net for the Fire. She goes into the corner. She gets hooked, no call. Comes right out into the slot for Lundell. And the Fire come away with the puck. Borbandy chips it up and gets it into the center ice zone. And Eason now, 2-on-1. Eason comes in, checked from behind though by Holt. Good play by Holt, diving to get a check in on that one. And we'll have a face-off coming up deep in the Fire zone. Kurlock scrambled the draw. Matthews in the corner against LaPlante. Kurlock gets it. She comes right out in front, loses the handle on the puck though, and the Fire skate it back the other way. Fire chip it in deep and go in the forecheck. Kurlock in there. Comes right in front, chipped through. LaPlante in there, tried to get a shot through. That got blocked. Comes back to the point. LaPlante has it. Throws one through traffic, deflected. And the Raiders skate away with it. Trotter has it at center and dumps it in deep. And then on the forechecks, Matthews along with Trotter. Kurlock covering for Trotter back at the point. Ooh, Yonker kept that one in but got dumped. Lakuski checked off the puck neatly by Kurlock and out skates Ingram. Ingram with a mini break. Shoots. Blocker to side by Durante. Leduc On the half boards, chips it in the corner. Ingram has it. Ingram back to the point. Poor Bandy fanned on a shot, but it goes into the slot. In on the forecheck. And that's going to be icing all the way down, and the Raiders will get a face-off coming back the other direction. Poor Bandy out to take the draw for the Raiders. Poor Bandy wins that, but the Fire come away with a loose puck. Crooks has it. She skates to center. And that just kept onside by Lupel. That goes wide of the net. Comes right out into the slot. Shot. Glove saved by Kieran. Came out, cut down the angle nicely. (12:10) the shots. 17:15 to go here in the second period. Still zeros on the scoreboard. Welby up to take the face off. She scrambled that draw, comes back to the point, goes off a helmet, comes right out in front for Lupel, but she couldn't handle that bouncing puck, and the Raiders skate away with it. Oh, that shouldn't be icing when you pick up your skate like that. Icing it is, though. Raiders will have a face-off deep in their own zone again. Welby, Wiltshire, and McLeod out there. Elliott and Borbandy on the points. No, it's Yonker. Sharp angle shot. Rebound goes back behind the net. Comes back out in front again, chipped into the corner. Raiders have it on the half boards. McLeod doing a good job of pinching off a Fire player and comes out in front. Welby has it. She's trying to chip it up. Gets it up to McLeod. McLeod skates through center, makes a nice move. But the puck rolls off her stick and into the corner. And the Fire take it over. Nice outlet pass, but Lupel couldn't handle it. It comes back to Elliott. Elliott gains center. Gets it up. Wiltshire. Shot deflected behind the net. Goes into the far corner. Fire skating it up and out. This looks like Noonan has the puck for the Fire. She gets it. Tried to chip it by the defender. Unable to do so. Good stick by Yonker. Yonker pushing hard there, along with Welby. Comes back to the point for LaPlante. LaPlante bothered there by Wiltshire. Dumps it into the corner. Fire have it in behind the net, out in front. No one there. Comes all the way back to the line. Fiala keeps it in. Fiala managed to avoid the check there. Comes in. That one gets chipped wide. Yard sale in front of the net. No penalties called. Nelson fires one towards traffic. Kieran with a big save, and she covers that one up.
Oh, that's a late goal. Hey!
Don't be whacking at the goalie. Couple of big saves there by Kieran. Shutting the door with her pad. Not a good defensive clear up by Trotter to keep the deck clear. Face-off win by the Fire. They get it back to the point. Fiala has it. She goes on the half boards. Yakachuk tries to get it back. That one comes into the slot. Trotter has it. She clears it off to the half boards. Nelson now for the Fire has it. She puts it back in for Noonan behind the net. Noonan bothered by Santos in the corner. Santos tying her up. Nelson comes away with the puck. Trotter in there on Nelson. She muscles the puck away, or Kurlock did. Good job there by Kurlock. Kept in though, and finally gets it out of the zone. Yakachuk gets stood up to the line along with Noonan. And that's going to be icing on the Raiders. A little stretch pass for Kurlock, tried off the boards, but it ended up a little flat. With 15 minutes even, we've got shots at 13-10. 3-1 here in the second period. Borbandy in to take the draw against Benko. Borbandy wins that draw cleanly. Borbandy has it behind the net. She cycles it back. Goes D to D for Elliott. Elliott chips it up to Hauk. Hauk has it. She does a good job of lifting it all the way down the ice. Gets it out of trouble with a high chip off the glass. And Elliott now has it. She comes in. Fires one towards the net. That goes wide. Chipped up over top of the net. That one deflected. Borbandy has it in the corner. Borbandi fights her way through to the slot. And Eason now has it. She's going to wind that one back into the corner for Eason. Eason going on the chase. Borbandi comes away with the loose puck, tries to get it back to the point. Lundell has it. She gets it out. Hobbs now skates it up to center. Pass to Lundell. Lundell one-on-one, fired. That's high and wide. Comes all the way back, and Ingram now has it. She's got ahead of Steve, but LaPlante does a good job to pinch her off, or Holt does, but Ingram comes away with the puck. She gets it into the corner, and the Fire chip it up on the half boards, and they get it out, and Hobbs now has it. She's going to come in with a head of steam one-on-one. Tries to make a move, gets a shot, that goes wide. She's dumped and flies into the corner. Ingram now skates it out, gets center, she dumps it in, and then on the forecheck goes Leduc. Leduc into the corner. LaPlante has it behind the net. Trotter pushed up, and that should be icing, and it is. 13:32 to go here in the second period. Face-off coming up deep into the Fire zone. Face-off win for the Raiders, back to Trotter. Trotter throws one through traffic, a deflection by Kurlock, just missed. Back in behind the net, Kurlock has it. She goes back to the point for Trotter. Trotter, back to Kurlock in the half boards. Gets it back to the point. A little bit of a dangerous pass through traffic. That one's deflected. Right out in front. Raiders come away with that puck again. McLeod has it. She circles through. Comes back against traffic. Goes back to Trotter. Trotter with all kinds of traffic in front. Good pad save. Yonkers going to have to hustle to keep this one in. Unable to do so. And the Fire now have a 2-on-1 chance coming back the other way. Pad save by Kieran. Rebound kicked out. Raiders control it. McLeod with a long stretch pass. She managed to get it. Fires a shot. Durante holds on. End-to-end chances there. A couple of great chances on both ends. Goaltenders equal to the task. 12:43 to go. Face-off coming up deep in the Fire end. Borbandi in to take the draw. Borbandi wins that one. Matthews has it on the half boards. Goes back into the corner. Fire rifled that around, but Borbandi will keep it in at the line. He's going to go get checked. Crooks, but Santos hard on the back check and managed to get the loose puck before it became a break. Lupel now in. She's got a chance. She's going to circle. Wait for team to get on in support. Comes right through traffic. Kieran covers that one up. No rebound. Face-off coming up deep in the Raiders zone with 12:16 to go. Well, we have to take this draw. Scramble draw. Fire get it back to the line. Bolger has it. She throws one through. Kieran's going to glove that and hold on. Dyer in against Borbandi. Borbandi gets that face-off, but Lupel gets a quick shot. Kieran again with the save. No rebound. Face-off again in the Raiders zone. Dyer wins that face-off, gets it to Bolger. Bolger fires one off the boards, comes right out in front. Hauk there. She has it on the half boards. She saucers a pass off the boards. Comes into the neutralized zone. And the Fire come away with it, but Elliott's in on the forecheck. Elliott's got to get back and cover her off her D. Lupel now, one-on-one. Yonker back. Lupel with a nice move. Kieran's going to cover that one up and hold on for a whistle. So, flurry of shots here by the Fire. Now it's 17-12 in favor of the Fire in terms of shots. 11:37 to go here in the second period. Kurlock in to take the draw against Nelson. Kurlock gets that onto the half boards, but the Fire come away with a loose puck. Back in behind the net, Santos has it. She goes against traffic, comes back. Leduc has it. She's going to skate it up to Kurlock. Kurlock gets it out to center, rolls off her stick, and the Fire gain control and Yakachuk enters the zone. She puts it for Noonan. Noonan back to Holt at the line. Holt going D to D. Cross ice pass. Shot comes through but doesn't make it to the net. Blocked out in front. Comes right back in the slot though. Comes back to the point. Nelson throws one through traffic. Noonan had her stick lifted and wasn't able to get a try on that puck. And a good outlet pass there by Ingram. And in skates Kurlock. She fires one in. That one goes wide of the net. Fire, chip it up and out. That one could have been a penalty. Leduc got upended. Wiltshire has it in her skates. She gets it up to Borbandy. Borbandy has it. Stretch pass. Oh, McLeod just offside. Face-off win for the Fire. Hobbs comes in. She throws one through. Kieran with the save. Hobbs with a nice strong move to the net. Kieran read it well, slid across, made the save. No rebound. Borbandy have to take this draw against Benko. Benko wins that one, gets back to the point to LaPlante. Fire get a turnover, get it back into the neutralized zone. LaPlante fires it back in deep. Borbandy behind her net. Goes D to D. Elliott has it. She's going to skate it up. Puts a pass into feet, but Borbandy ain't managed to get it out. McLeod now skates it out. She has Wiltshire there. Blockered off into the corner. Comes back to the line, and Benko now has a head of steam. She holds up, puts it right back to Lundell. Lundell makes a move. Is now in the corner. She's circling, waiting for support. Chips it back to Bulger at the D. Comes across. And a good stick by Trotter. Puts that one away, and Trotter comes away with that puck. She out-muscled Lundell there. And Bulger has it. Bulger with a giveaway, and Trotter now comes towards the net. She circles. Gets it back to the point for Yonker. Yonker. Shot comes through. Rebound. Chipped out in front. Still loose. Couple of cracks at it. And it's underneath Durante. Durante with a couple of good saves now. 9:29 to go. And we'll have a face-off deep in the Fire end. So the Raiders with a good response after giving up a chance. Both goaltenders solid in the nets today. Welby in for the draw. She scrambles that one. Goes back in the corner. Fire have it on the half boards. Welby in on the forecheck though. But the Fire skated to center and they enter the zone. Lipinski has it. Likuski, sorry. Comes in. Puck sitting out in front. Kieran with a pad save. Comes back to LaPlante at the point. Lofted through. Hits in front. Another chance. That one didn't make it to the net. Fire now with lots of pressure. Santos has it. She circles against pressure. Goes D to D. Long stretch pass. Doesn't make it through. Hauk has it. That could have been too many men. That comes right in, and Hauk now settles it. The captain throws it up off the glass, and if Eason catches up to do it, she could have a 2-on-1. She gets it into the corner though, and she's going to hold it there. Welby now has it. She circles it back to Eason. Eason and Welby come away with that puck, get it back to Elliott at the point. Elliott fires one through, just misses wide. Good hard wrist shot. Comes back to the point for Yonker. Yonker throws one through, that's blocked in front. Comes out in front. Big scramble, loose puck.
Oh my God!
Leduc got cross-checked, she threw a punch. There should be offsetting penalties here, but looks like the ref's not calling anything. After all the stuff he called in the first, not calling anything here in the second. Leduc's got to be careful there. Kurlock scrambles that draw, comes back to the point. Yonker dumps it in deep. That should be offside. Wow. Raiders control it in their own zone. They get it up. Leduc loses an edge, gets it to Ingram. Ingram, bothered by two Fire players, and Fire controlled back in their own zone. Noonan has it. She gets a pass up. Comes to Nelson. Nelson wheels in her own zone. Puts a stretch pass up. Someone was going for a change zone. Didn't notice that pass was coming. Borbandy's back there. Nelson now with the puck. She cycles that puck, comes right back out. That one comes in. Oh, just goes wide. Kieran manages to stop the rebound from coming through. And here goes Wiltshire. Wiltshire at center. That one gets tipped off the helmet of the ref. Elliott throws it back on the half boards. Raiders, a little scrambly at the moment. Borbandy. And Elliott. Elliott got dispossessed by Yakachuk. Yakachuk keeps it in at the line. She holds up on the half boards. This line's dead right now. They need a change. Coming around the other side. Elliott holds off. Comes right out in front. LaPlante has it. She chips it into the corner. Lundell has it. Lundell puts it back behind the net. Comes out in front. Kieran steers that one aside. And finally the Raiders look like they might clear it. But they're too tired to get it out past the line. Fiala keeps it in. LaPlante has it. Kieran's going to cover that one up. So a good shift for the Fire. Lots of pressure, but nothing on the scoreboard. 6:16 to go here in the second period. Shots are now 21-15 in favor of the Fire. 11-6 in this period. Banco versus Welby. This has been a common theme here in the faceoff dot. Scramble draw. Goes into the corner. Santos. Well, there's a penalty coming up. Welby's going to go for 2 minutes. Took Welby out, or took her number 8 counterpart Banco out. And the Fire are going to go on their 5th power play, I think, of the game. There's been a few abbreviated ones, so. It's like 2 minutes for interference. Matthews. Scrambles that draw. Kieran with a good save. Low out there on the point. Low and Matthews out killing the penalty along with Trotter and Santos. Comes right out in front of the slot. Good stick. And Matthews gets that down the ice. Durante back to stop that for D. Holt takes over behind the net. Matthews in on the forecheck. Kurlock now out there as well. Comes to center. Matthews did a good job to lift the stick, but it comes in the zone and the Fire chip it into the corner. Takes a weird hop. And that one's going to get out of the zone and all the way down the ice. 1:20 to go in the power play for the Fire. 5:18 to go in the period. Takeaway, a good save there. Kurlock with a good chance. And that could be a penalty right there for slashing. No call on that one. But Houck gets her stick back and gets the puck back. Throws it out in front, tries to bank it off the defender. And Hobbs has it for the Fire back to LaPlante. LaPlante settles it back behind her own net. 55 seconds to go in the power play for the Fire. Kurlock and Houck out on the penalty kill. Kurlock goes for a change. Fire dump it in deep. Kieran has it. She fires that one back to her D in the corner. Elliott fighting there in the corner. Doing a good job of killing a few seconds. Raiders get it to the line but not out with 28 seconds. So it comes back to Fiala at the point. She slap shots one through. That gets deflected and goes into the corner. Lupel to Fiala. Fiala cross ice. Looks like Holt back to Lupel. Lupel throws a shot blocked by Houck, and that one gets out to center ice with 10 seconds to go on the penalty. 4:12 to go here in the period, and the Raiders control it. Ooh. Borbandy couldn't get that puck away. Now that's the end of the power play for the Fire. Borbandy loses the puck in the corner. Lupel has it. Lupel tries to get it out in front. Does so, but it's just laying there and no one's there. McLeod dumped. No call on that one. And Welby's out. 3:45 to go here in the period. Comes out in front. That one's deflected up, though. Some good defending out in the front of the net. McLeod tried to get it out. LaPlante kept it in at the line. Borbandy has it. She goes D to D. Elliott gets it up to the line, and Welby kicks it all the way down. And that one's going to be no icing. 3:23 to go. Rimmed around. 2-on-2 here for the Fire. Nelson in. She's against Trotter. Shot, deflects off a Raider defender in front and goes wide. Comes right into the slot. Kieran with the save. Kieran out, cutting down the angle on that one. Read it nicely. 3:06 to go here in the second period. Shots in this period now are 13-7 in favor of the Fire. Borbandy in to take the draw. She scrambles that draw, gets it into the corner. Fire come away with a loose puck, though. Borbandy fighting. She chips it up to the half boards. Leduc has it. She tried to chip it back, but it comes out into the neutral ice zone. Lekuski has it. She's going to enter the zone. She comes right into the slot. Comes right back. Wow. Ingram has it. She gets checked from behind, but manages to get it in the zone. She's going to go on the forecheck. Bolger has it for the Fire. She goes D to D. Fiala. Giveaway, though. Yonker fighting for it. And it comes back all the way down the ice with 2:25 to go in the period. That could be icing. No icing. Wow. He's called that the icing about 4 times today and then waves that one off. Kurlock has it. She gets pushed from behind by Crooks. And Crooks is going to go for 2. Can't hit her in the numbers like that. If you're going to hit her from behind, that's an all-day, everyday call. 2 minutes for tripping. Well, tripping, body contact, whatever it is, the Raiders go on another power play. .212 to go in the period. Grace Crooks with that penalty for the Fire. Eason, Kurlock with the puck behind the net. Kurlock gets it to the point. D to D, Santos. Santos puts it back down in the corner for Hauk. Hauk has it. She has time. Has her head up, is looking. No traffic in front. Hauk fires one. That one's blocked, but she maintains control. And it's a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Kieran with the save. Yakachuk right in there looking for a rebound. Good hold your ground save. Minute 35 to go in the period. 1:24 to go in the penalty to Crooks. Welby out to take the draw. Wilcher and McLeod out there on this power play. Face-off win. Kieran's going to cover that one up, and we'll do it again. Welby gets that draw. Comes right into the face-off dot. McLeod comes away with the puck. She's going to settle up behind her own net smartly. Gets it over to Elliott. Elliott, D to D. Cross ice for Yonker. Yonker enters the zone. She puts it back. Wilcher has it. Wilcher goes back to Elliott. Out in front. Welby there for the deflection. Couldn't get a stick on it. Back to Elliott. Elliott mishandled that one. It's going to come out into the neutralized zone. Elliott goes D to D for Yonker. Yonker puts a pass in. That one didn't make it through, and Wilcher's going to try again. She gets it to Elliott. Elliott goes across to Yonker. Yonker in for McLeod. McLeod enters the zone. She holds up, and she sets things back up. Throws one through traffic. Puck's out in front. No one can reach that loose puck, and that one gets dumped all the way down the ice. Elliott gets it to Borbandy. Borbandy pass up to Lowe. Lowe whiffs on that pass, but Borbandy follows that one up. She gets it into the corner. She's now driving towards the net. Comes around. Comes back to the point. Goes to Trotter. Trotter throws one through traffic. That one gets deflected. Lowe in there. Lowe gets the puck. Uh-oh. Jeez, Allie misplayed that one a little bit, but no harm, no foul, I guess. Wow. just right at the end of the period. Penalty's over. Allie got away with one there. Whew.
I'm coming back. I'm whipping home grabbing him.
And that'll do it for the end of the period. So we still have zeros on the clock. Second period over. Take a break and we'll come back for the third period. All right, we're 2 minutes away from coming back for the third period of play. Shots in the second period were 14-8 in favor of the Fire, 24-17 overall. Still zeros on the scoreboard though. We'll come back after the refs and the teams have returned to the ice and we'll get ready to All right, we're back for the third period. My apologies. For Bandy McLeod, Wiltshire out to start. Santos out there along with looks like Trotter. Hobbs, Benko, Lundell out to start for the Fire. Fiala, and it looks like Bolger. Durante Kieran still in net for each team. 20 minutes on the clock. Zeros on the scoreboard. Third period just about to be underway. Face-off. Win by the Raiders. Wiltshire has it at center. She's going to skate it into the zone. She chips it in deep. Goes in behind the net. Fiala back there to play for it. Chips it back in the corner. Hobbs picks it up. Hobbs looks for the stretch pass. Lundell enters the zone. Throws one. Tries to throw it out in front. Santos dump out in front. Lundell throws one through. Santos has it. Chips it off to the half boards. Gets it up. And that one's chipped up and out. Hits someone on the bench, and we're going to have a face-off in the neutral ice zone. Nope, they're calling it back all the way back in the Raiders zone. So face-off coming up deep with 19:28 to go. Face-off win for the Raiders. They control it. Hauk has it at the line. She chips it up and out. And Haley Eason comes in. She gets checked at the last second, trying to make a nice strong move. Comes out to center ice. Borbandi blows a tire, and now it's a mini 2-on-1. Kieran. Oh, that one slides through, but just goes wide. Kieran got lucky. Ref blew the whistle early on that one. Good hard shot, though. 19:08 to go. Face-off coming up in the Raiders zone. No harm, no foul. Wiltsey out to take the draw versus Welby. Welby gets that draw. Borbandi has it. She chips it back to the point. Kept in at the line. Welby in there. Comes back in the corner. Borbandi goes D to D for Elliott. Slides over her stick. And Elliott has it. Oh, that one just about got up to Hauk on the stretch pass. That one should have been offside. But the Raiders skated out. Abby Borbandi dumps it in deep. And then on the forecheck goes Lowe. Lowe in there. Gets it to Kurlock. Kurlock had it hop over her stick. Lowe back in there. Keeps it at the line by Matthews. Matthews had it skip over her stick, and Yonker has it. Yonker and Lowe battling there. Lowe still battling with Crooks. Comes free. Yonker went across to Matthews, but was unable to do so. And in skates the Fire. Fire have it in the corner. Chips it in behind the net. Out in front. That one's deflected. Goes straight up in the air. And the Raiders skate it out. Trotter dumps it in deep. LaPlante back to fetch it for the Fire. LaPlante to Crooks. Crooks on the half board. Good forechecking though. Kurlock gets it back in deep. Matthews in on the forecheck. LaPlante skates against pressure and skates it out. She gains the red line. Dumps it in deep. And back in behind her own net. Borbandi takes control. She goes D to D. Yonker has it. She throws it up. Noonan intercepted that pass, but comes right back to Yonker. Yonker tried to get it out, unable to do so, and Noonan has it. She's dispossessed though by Leduc, and Borbandi skates away with it. Borbandi has it. She chipped it up, and out they skate. Leduc enters the zone. She holds up, chips it back in deep. Borbandi tried to keep it in, but Holt does a good job of getting that one. Comes right to Durante, and she's going to hold it up. Holt standing up the Raider player. Looked like Borbandi skating to the net. Ref settling things down. 17-14 to go here in the third period. 25-18, the shots on goal. Borbandi, McLeod, and Wiltshire out. Borbandi scrambles that draw. McLeod gets it. She drives the net, shoots. That one, big pad save by Durante. And out skates Nelson. Nelson comes to center. She has a head of speed. Borbandi blew a tire there. Nelson shot one wide, comes to the far post. Fire have it in the corner. Noonan dumps it. Santos goes to retrieve the loose puck behind the corner. That one goes high. Santos still on it. Fire with a good forecheck come away with that puck. Bulger has it at the point. Throws one towards net. Kieran steers that one back behind the net. Wiltshire has it. She throws one up towards center. McLeod just had it outside her stick. That looked like that might have been offside. Noonan fires one wide. Wiltshire on it. She chips that one down. No icing on that one, and a race for it, and Welby's going to win it. Welby in there against LaPlante. Wrap around, right out in front. Right, still there, shot. Oh, a couple of great chances. Another shot, deflected up and out of play. Couple of great chances when you put the puck to the net. Hauk had a great chance and just had it deflect up and out of play. Fire win that draw. Benko muscled off the puck by Hauk. LaPlante takes it back in her own zone. Circles behind the net, chips it up. Lundell now has it. Lundell enters the zone, gets it to Benko. Benko with a move. Everybody's had their sticks tied up. And the Raiders go with numbers. And then on the forecheck goes Hauk. Lundell chips it up to Benko. Benko upset at center ice. She's taking a little bit of abuse this shift. And Kurlock comes away with it. She puts it back. Lowe now has it. Lowe tried to pass through, unable to get it there, and Holt takes it over. She enters the zone for the Fire, dumps it in deep. Trotter back there to retrieve the loose puck for the Fire, back behind her net, circles against traffic, and Matthews has it. Matthews, stretch pass for Kurlock, and that's going to be icing. Just missed on the stretch pass with 15:10 to go here in the period. 26-21, the shots are tightening up. Shots are 4-2 this period. Elliott has it in the corner. Couldn't get it by some pressure, and that one goes up. And that's going to be outside the zone. 15 minutes even here in the third period of play. Fresh set of troops. Borbandi, Ingram, and Leduc out. Borbandi in to take the draw. She wins that one cleanly. Abby Borbandi has it. Leduc tries to dump it in, and that one's going to be offside. Leduc couldn't get it deep, and there'll be a face-off in the neutralized zone. 14:51 to go. Face-off win for the Raiders. They've done a much better job after being worked on the face-off dot in the first period. And that's icing there. So, 14:40 to go here in the period. Face-off coming back deep in the fire zone. Leduc, Ingram, and Borbandy stay out. Borbandy and Elliott back on the points. The Borbandy sisters out on the ice together. Borbandy scrambles that draw. Raiders fighting for that puck. Leduc gets it in behind the net. Fire takeover, but a good forecheck by Kyle Borbandy has it on the half boards. She dumps it back in the corner for Leduc. Leduc there. She has it. Ingram fighting. Borbandy has it. Tries a shot. Doesn't get through. And the Fire skate away. Nuri coming in. Shot. Kieran with the save. It's a good shot right off a screen. Using the defenders as screen. And there's a hook there. No call. Leduc fighting through it though. The Raiders come away with a loose puck. Ingram gets it out into the center ice zone. Elliott now goes back to retrieve a loose puck in the corner. Unable to do so. Pinched off. Out in front. Leduc Engeloff gets it back to the line but not out. Free shot. Kieran with a good save. Point blank there. She had time. Looked. Tried to pick a spot. Goaltender came out, cut the angle down. Shot blocked by McLeod. McLeod now in a race. See if she can win it. Good stick though. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. No penalty by Crooks. Wow, she took Wiltshire down. Wiltshire was off on the running. That's got to be icing. No icing on that one. Wheeled up. Wiltshire going to be on it. She tries to get it out. Unable to do so. It's in the skates. Gets it up. McLeod has it. Dump back in deep. Yonker gets it out. She chips it up though, and Hauk has it. Hauk put a nice move. Gets it up in the center ice zone. With this puck and get it into the zone. Hauk now comes away with that puck. She's going to come into the slot. Shoots high right over top of the net. Chip back towards the goaltender. Ref letting him play here in the third period. Hauk now has it. Gets it back to the point. Trotter to Hauk. Hauk, nice move. Going to put it back to Trotter. Trotter throws one through traffic. Wow. Lots of traffic in front. And Kurlock was dumped without any call. And back comes the Fire with numbers. Nelson on it. She's in there against Trotter. Trotter's going to get a penalty on that one. Let's see what the call is going to be for. Body contact by my books. 2 minutes for body contact for Trotter. So a third period power play with 12:02 to go here in the period. Borbandy out to kill this one along with Santos and Borbandy and McLeod. Santos tries to get it up the boards. Couldn't get it by Fiala at the point. Fiala keeps it in off to the half boards. Raiders hop on a loose puck and dump it down the ice. Durante out to play it. She puts it back for LaPlante behind her own net. McLeod and Borbandy out there killing this penalty. They're in on the forecheck. LaPlante skates out from her net. Puts a pass up in the skates of Wiltsey. Wiltsey now enters the zone. She's bothered there by Borbandy. Borbandy rides her out and into the slot. Comes back to LaPlante. LaPlante shoots it wide. Fiala at the point gets it down into the half boards. Lakuski has it. Comes back to the point. Fiala, slap shot through traffic. No, off the crossbar. Wow. Lucky there. A big deflection hits the crossbar and stays out. Shot comes through traffic. Another deflection goes high up over top. Raiders get it to the line but not out. Shot through traffic and that one goes way high and into the corner. Raiders get it all the way down the ice and they're going to get a change here. Raiders lucked out on that. 45 seconds to go on the penalty to Trotter. Lundell has it at center and she enters the zone. Lundell gets a slap shot, steered aside by Kieran. Out into the corner, but it comes back again. Bolger with a slap shot. Kieran swallows up that rebound. And will. So the Fire come close, hit one off the crossbar, but crossbars don't count for anything. 31-21 now the shots. 4 shots here in the last 2 minutes for the Fire. Scramble draw. Comes out in front of the net. Yonker gets to the line but not out. Holt does a good job to keep it in. It goes back in the corner. Back in behind the net. Elliott doing a good job of battling there. She grabs that puck, but it comes to the line and all the way out. Regrouping at the line is Holt for the Fire. She puts a pass up. Benko now enters the zone with some speed. Pushed aside. She gets it back to Lundell. Lundell has it. She's on the half boards. Back pass. Benko has it. Benko puts it out into the front, but Matthews smartly there to cover that one up. Pushed aside by Yonker, and she gets it into the corner. She gets it to the half boards and out, and that does it for the penalty. Lowe now has it, and she dumps it in, and she's going to go for a change, and in on the forecheck now is Ingram. Ingram in there along with Leduc on the forecheck. Leduc doing a good job. Ingram there too. Bolger pushes it up, and the Fire get it out, and they skate to center. Crooks has it. She enters the zone with speed. She comes onto the half boards, throws one towards the net, comes back behind the net. Welby pressuring Crooks in the corner, and the Raiders get it, and Leduc gets it out to center. 9:05 to go here in the third period. Zeros on the scoreboard. LaPlante has it for the Fire in her own zone. She puts a pass for Crooks. Crooks has it, puts a pass up the middle. Raiders get a stick on that, push it off onto the half boards. LaPlante has it. And Yonker steers aside her player in the corner, or Borbandy. Comes out in front of the far side. Kieran out to make a save. Nelson with a good look at that one, but Kieran slid across, cut the angle down, and made a nice save. No rebound. Face-off coming up deep into the Raiders zone. 8:39 to go. Face-off win. LaPlante. Wiltshire gets it, tries to get it out. LaPlante with a good stick though, kept it in. Trotter has it in behind the net. She's battling there, and she's taken down. Noonan fighting away, comes there, comes out in front. LaPlante with a good try, shot it wide. Yonker's going to take control over on the half boards. Circles back, goes D to D, and Trotter now has it. Trotter puts a pass up, but that's intercepted. Yakachuk has it. She puts it into the corner, comes right back out. That's going to be a penalty. No penalty. Wow, I'm shocked at that one. That was a pure penalty right there. The Raiders enter the zone. McLeod has it, puts it back for Kurlock. Kurlock on her forehand, throws one towards the net. That goes wide. Wiltshire has it. She goes back to the point. That one's kept in, but it goes up into the rafters and goes into the far corner. All the way back to Borbandy. Borbandy goes wide. The captain, Hauk, has it, puts it up for McLeod. McLeod tries to get in deep. Lost the handle on that puck and goes on the forecheck. Fire chip it up to the line, but not out. Borbandy keeps it in. And Lundell has it. Goes off her foot onto the half boards, and the Fire are forced to retreat in their own zone, and now back on the forecheck goes Hauk. Hauk in there, forces a bad pass. That's going to come out. Kieran's going to have to cover this one up. And we'll have a face-off in the Raiders zone. 7:12 to go here in the third period. 32-21 the shots on goal. And Elliott's going to get a penalty out of that. Hooking. Apparently she must have hooked someone on the slow roll there back to the goaltender. Unneeded penalty there. Borbandy now back out to kill this penalty. Fire come away with a loose puck on the draw. Lundell has it, gets it back to the point for Fiala. Fiala back to Lundell, over her stick and goes back in behind the net. Hobbs has it. She's pushed off the puck by Trotter, and Trotter comes away with that puck, gets back to the point, but not out. Fiala. Back to Fiala. Shot through traffic, deflects a couple of times and goes into the corner. Trotter in there. She's doing a good job to waste time. Minute and 30 to go in the penalty to Elliott. Benko on the half boards controls it for the Fire. She puts it back in behind the net. Lundell out in front. Loose puck. Trotter has a hold of it. She's going to fire it around the other side. It's going to come to Bull. Kieran with the save. Shoots that one just wide. Pushes that one away with her glove. And that one's going to come all the way out. Good save. Kieran puts the net back on. In come the Fire. Bolger comes in. She leaves it. Benko shoots, deflects, up and out of play. We'll have a face-off in the Raiders zone. 50 seconds to go in Elliott's penalty. 6:01 on the clock. 33-21. A couple of shots so far on this power play. Nelson out to take this draw. She's there against Matthews. Matthews loses that draw. She's tied up with Nelson. Shot. Good stick though by Lowe. Great job there to break up that play. That was a set piece. Noonan was on the one-timer. Comes back to LaPlante. LaPlante fires one through. Kieran with a great pad save. She didn't see that till late. Lowe gets it and she fires it all the way down the ice. Hit some snow by the bench though. Slowed right down, but the Fire return the favor, and it goes all the way down the ice where Durante is going to go out and play it and set it up for her D. She puts it back behind the net. Matthews with some good forechecking. She's out there with McLeod. Matthews doing some good work, forcing it back with 11 seconds to go and Elliott's penalty. She's standing up, ready to come out, and LaPlante has it. She puts a pass up to the blue line. Cross ice pass, and Nelson enters the zone. Elliott now back out on the. Who's going to flip this one, and Elliott looking for the breakaway, has the puck, puts it just behind the stick of McLeod. McLeod going into the corner against Bulger. That one's going to stay in. Poor Bandy gets it to McLeod. McLeod, oh, a nice pass into the slot for Welby. Welby unable to keep it in. And the Fire are trying to get it out. And they start skating it to center. Nelson enters the zone. She's 1-on-4. She's going to hold it up and cycle back. And she chips it in behind the net. Welby has it. Welby chips it to herself. Goes onto the half boards. Matthews. Or Ingram. Sorry, Ingram has it. Uh-oh. Chance here now for the Fire. Fire. Oh, great stick though by Yonker. Takes that chance away. Yonker has it in the corner. She's going to flip it up and out. Gets it to the neutral ice, and Ingram now has it at center. She's going to dump it in deep. Unable to do so. That was interference. Pure and simple, and there is no call. Wow. Nuri has it. She throws it towards the net. Kieran steers that to the corner. Santos has it behind the net. She's going to take her time, have a look up. She's going to skate it out of the zone. Takes a slash. Now skates it in. Santos throws one towards the net, goes into the corner. McLeod has it, puts it right into the center ice. Wilcher tries to throw one, and that one's going to be a 2-on-1 the other way. Good stick by Santos lifting that one up. And now we're going back the other direction. A little bit of Firebrand hockey here. McLeod now has it, and she's going to go in deep. She's 1-on-3 and throws one towards the net, and that's going to get covered up by Durante. 3:16 to go. 35-21 the shots. 35-22, my correction. Borbani wins the draw. Comes into the slot. Raiders control it. Thrown out in front by Easton. That one's blocked. Back to the point for Abby Borbandi. Borbandi through traffic. That deflects just wide. And the Fire now go. Crooks has it. Handling that puck. Hauk chips it in. Couldn't get it deep though. And the Fire control it. Holt has it. She chips it up off the boards. And Kaya Borbandi puts it back in deep. 2:49 to go here in the third period. Hauk, hard on it. Lundell skates out now and puts a cross ice pass. She hits Hobb in stride, and Elliott does a good job to ride out that puck, but Hobbs comes away with that puck. She throws one towards traffic, chip back behind the net. Comes back to the point for Fiala. Fiala with traffic in front, shot through traffic, deflected, and they score! High hit. That was a high hit. And so with 2:25 to go, a deflection goal finally beats the keeper. So 1-0 for the Fire. That one was tipped high. Refs are talking about it. Puck definitely went in the net, but it wasn't deflected with a high stick is what they're deciding right now. So he's calling it no goal. So the linesman with an assist on that. Should come out. It's got to come out of the zone, ladies. It's got to come out of the zone. It's got to come out of the zone then. It was played with a high stick. It comes out of the zone. Still lots of talk going on, but it's been waved off. It's 0-0 still, 2:25 to go. This should come outside the zone. So there's still some discussion going on. It should come outside the zone. Yeah, ref's going to take it outside the zone. Yeah, it's got to come into the neutralized zone. Ref got it. And we'll have a face-off in the neutralized zone with 2:25 to go. The Raiders get a break. Raiders scramble that draw. Welby comes away with it. She chips it in. And on the forecheck. Yonker chips it back in the zone. Fire retrieve it. Fiala goes D to D. That goes by, and in there is Lowe. Lowe on the forecheck. She has it on the half boards. Still fighting for it there. She comes away with that puck, gets stood up, and back goes LaPlante to chip it around the boards for Lundell. Lundell for the Fire. Has it. She's dispossessed though. Great job by Lowe on the back check. She gets it. That goes deep, and the Raiders go for a change. 1:46 to go here. Lundell has it. She goes up. She puts it back to the D. Fiala with a cross-ice pass. Hits Hobbs. Hobbs 1-on-4. Tries a move. Comes in. That shot gets deflected by Borbandi. That goes up over the net and into the corner. Hobbs still has it. Gets back to the point. And that one gets deflected off and out. And Kurlock tries to dump it back in, but the Fire retrieve it and Noonan has it. McLeod goes and grabs that puck. Borbandi puts it up. And chipped by, and now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Kurlock has some time. She fires one towards the net, and that should have been a penalty by Nelson. It's deflected. It's still there. She's getting 2 minutes for roughing. To kill this penalty. Hauk has it. That goes back. Five seconds to go. She circles behind the net. Down. LaPlante with a the end of the game. Looks like overtime period on a two-man advantage for a full minute of play here. McLeod and so it'll be 5-on-3 for 59 seconds, followed by another minute. Raiders earn a point. Come away with she's gonna coming up deep. Some good sticks there by Yonker to keep that one from getting through. Fiala now back with the puck. She's going to go back. They're going to look for that. That one's thrown through, deflected wide. Nelson on it. She has the puck. She's going to try and go across. Able to see anything, gets it back to the point. Got loose. On the ice. Kieran covered up that play. Sorry, I was just having to move some equipment. The Raiders successfully killed off that 5-on-3. 2:51 to go here in overtime. 38-24 the shots. Borbandi gets that draw. Trotter gets it back to her D partner behind the net. 4-on-4 hockey. McLeod has it. McLeod, lots of room. Gets a pass up to Trotter. Trotter enters the zone. She's one-on-one against LaPlante. Ooh, that could have been a penalty there on Borbandi. She took a hit. Comes back out to Yonker, has it. Yonker to Trotter, back to Yonker. Chipped it up. Entered the zone. That's going to be offside, though, as Borbandi was just inside. So, 2:24 to go in overtime. Zeros on the scoreboard still. Out comes Kurlock and Hauk along with Eason and Elliott. Kurlock scrambled that draw. Fire. Eason fighting there along the half-boards against Dyer. Dyer has it in the corner. Eason pinches her off. Elliott gets that puck free and outskates the Fire. Kurlock now with a head of speed. She hits center. Gets it in. Into the corner goes Hauk. Hauk circles. She's got it. Comes by Durante. Durante with a good save. 1:53 to go. First good chance of overtime for the Raiders. They've spent most of this fighting off that two-man power play. Welby out now. Oh, what are you doing there? McLeod, you're on the wrong side. Kept in at the line. This could go the other way, though. Santos with a good stick. That comes up, and that looks like it's going to go out of play. So, 1:36 to go. We're going to have a neutral ice face-off. 4-on-4 hockey still here in overtime. 38-25 the shots on goal. Here we're in the bonus session. Welby goes out, gets subbed off. Borbandi comes in to take the draw. Borbandi gets that draw, chips it up, and she's got a head of speed entering the zone. She's one-on-one with Fiala, threw it towards the front of the net. McLeod unable to capitalize. Borbandi tries to get it in deep, but Crooks comes away with it. Borbandi tries to whack her stick. Unable to do so. Oh, no, not another one. No. That's not a call. That is not a call. She fell, but that doesn't mean it's tripping. But it is. I guess it is what the ref calls it. So with 1:16 to go, the Fire get another chance on the power play. You didn't call the same thing down there, sir. So, 4-on-3 power play with 1:16 to go. Trotter gets it to the line, kept in there. Bolger over to Holt. Holt back to Bolger. They're working that down in. Lots of traffic in front. Kieran with a full view. Rebound came out in front, but Yonker with a good stick checked that away. She's in there battling hard. Comes back to the point for Lakuski. Lakuski back to Bolger. Bolger over to Holt. Back down in the corner. Comes across. Shot through traffic. Kieran with a great save. Puck's out in front. Doesn't get it in the net with 40 seconds to go. A great save and a good clear by the defense. Holt now through traffic. Kieran steers that one back into the corner. Back to the point for Holt. Oh, that's interference there. Wow. Wiltsey got away with one with 25 seconds to go. Comes back to the point. Holt has it. First timer. That's wheeled. Yonker's going to go back and try and retrieve this, but she's dead tired. Takes a weird Weird hop, and it comes back out to center. 7.8 seconds to go, and in comes the Fire. The Fire have a chance here. Shot, Kieran with a save. Goes up, and that's going to do it. So 0-0, and we're going to go to a shootout. So, a 41 save shutout for Kieran and a 25 save shutout for Durante. Solved nothing. Proverbial goaltenders battle. First shooter's Lupel for the Fire. Comes in. So, first shooter now for the Raiders. Josie McLeod comes out. She's going to take the first shot. Skates in, goes wide. Shot high and just goes up over top of the net. So, after the first round of shooters, the goaltenders are still up to the task. Lundell out now to take the next shot for the Fire. Lundell skates in, takes the puck, comes in wide. Shot, scored, make a nice move. Froze the goalie and put it in the open net. That was a nice move. Trotter's coming out for the Fire, or for the Raiders, trying to equal the score here in the shootout. Trotter takes the puck, skates down, shoots, and a save by Durante. So, third shooter comes out. Claire Hobbs coming out for the Fire. Hobbs and Kieran, former teammates. Comes in. Kieran out hard, forces the shot high. So, outskates Kurlock, who now has to score to keep this game going. Kurlock scored a beauty in a Red Deer shootout. Hopefully she can replicate it here. She comes in, comes straight down. Shot, oh, good save, and that's gonna do it. So, a shootout loss, 0-0. Off a Lundell shootout goal. Kieran disappointed, but a 41 save effort. And the Raiders do come away with an important point, pulling them within one more point of the Edmonton Pandas. They're now just 3 points back of the Pandas for 5th place. Would have been interesting to see had they not had 3 penalties in overtime. And with Board Bandy in the penalty box at the end of regulation, she couldn't have taken a penalty or a shootout shot either. We'll sign off. I hope everybody's enjoyed the broadcast, and we'll see you soon.